Hi, sweetie. It's Monday, January 11th. Let me turn the light on so I get better light. Let's try this one. Yeah, that'll work. It's about 10:30 at night. I got some good news today so far. I think by Wednesday or Thursday, just as long as I'm feeling okay, I can come home. I have not told you or Grandma the exact day yet. I think I have mentioned that by the end of the week I will be home. I want to make sure that my panting has gotten better from moving about. They found a small blood clot, and I've been getting 2 times daily Lovenox shots to try to dissolve the clot. I'm going to be on Lovenox for the next 3 months, which means shots in the belly. I did that when I was pregnant with you, so it's nothing new to me. And not only that, but it will also help make sure I don't get any more blood clots in case COVID caused the blood clot to begin with, because they're not exactly sure if that clot was beginning to be in there the last CAT scan because they went back and looked, or if it was just a fuzzy patch that they couldn't see, whatever. So at least they're treating me. Both of the lung doctors are convinced I have COVID. I have tested negative twice here via the nasal swab. So I don't know why that is, or maybe that infusion we went to go get me killed off all the active virus, so it's not actually active anymore, but it's still causing its after effects, I guess. I hope that makes sense. It might not make sense. I might be totally wrong. But that's kind of how I feel anyway. Let's see what else. I guess I'll talk about my food, since that's really all there is exciting in the hospital right now. This morning I ordered a blueberry muffin, a bagel with cream cheese, bottles of water, a banana that I have not ate yet. I like getting bananas because, like, in the middle of the night or something, if I feel like I want to have a banana, I can have it. Because it's just sitting here on my tray and I don't have to bother anybody, and they don't have to get all suited up in their PPE to come in and give me like a bowl of cereal or an ice cream or something. I think I had about 2 ice creams yesterday. I really wanted ice cream yesterday for whatever reason. Today, my belly's kind of angry and grr at the moment, so I got another dose of the remdesivir today. So they said that they wanted to let the Lovenox really get in my system for like 24 hours, and then tomorrow they're expecting me to get up and walk around the room and see how bad my oxygen levels drop down to. So that'll be interesting. See if there's been any real improvement. So far I've just been using the porta potty right next to my bed. See, porta potty. I know, probably didn't need to see my porta potty, but figured I'd try to give you some distance from where I am to the porta potty. And my O2 always drops usually into the high 70s or really low 80s whenever I get up and start moving. So that's not the best thing. I put oxygen on usually to try to get my lungs to at least get the O2 even if I am panting. And it seems to help. It seems to make my panting a little bit better, maybe. So yeah. And then for lunch, I ordered chicken tenders and macaroni and cheese. And I think I got mashed potatoes this afternoon too. I finally ate that maybe an hour before dinner came. My belly was finally going, I think I'm hungry. So I went ahead and ate that. And when dinner came, I didn't even order dinner tonight. I just got the regular tray because of the fact that my tummy was blah all day. I just didn't have any interest in really looking at food. So tonight was roast beef and gravy and nasty sides. I did eat the roast beef and gravy though. I ate some of the roll. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Especially providing sometimes they send like fish up here. So tomorrow, I missed calling for breakfast this morning, or tonight, for tomorrow morning. But I think me and my nurse have a plan. I think she's going to come give me my medicines early so I can go ahead and call for breakfast, then doze back off, because that's what I'll do at 5:30 in the morning. So I hope I am awake to wake you up for school. Breakfast came at like 10:30 this morning. It was incredibly late, but at least it had the stuff that I wanted on it. I think I'm going to order muffins again tomorrow and a bagel. Normally I like to make a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel when I'm here, but with my belly just being I figured muffins are a better option right now. I think I'll be able to get them down better and not have such weight in my stomach, if that makes sense. But I am glad that I'm eating. They weighed me yesterday with a scale. It said 127 point something. I don't believe that weight, because the last time I was at Dr. Imes, I was 122.9, and every time I seem to go to use that scale, it makes me smaller and smaller every time I go. And providing I'm now inpatient and not eating as well as I should be, it would not surprise me at all if I've lost a bunch more weight. But January 19th, I think, is my next appointment. I straight up asked the lung doctors this morning if they think I'm going to die from COVID. And the lady doctor, which was like the senior doctor here, was like, well, you ain't dying today. I can't promise you're not going to die here in 30 years, but I don't think you're dying from COVID. So I said, okay. That gave me a lot of hope that, I'm not going to die here of COVID, or at least not this trip. I'm hoping that this truly was COVID at this point. So then maybe, with any luck, I don't get it any worse later on during this pandemic. Because, in my opinion, this was bad enough. I know a lot of people here have been dying. And it's just rough. On the way back from the CT scan today, or yesterday, there were 2 empty beds, so they either went to medical or the COVID ICU unit where you pretty much go and die, or they went to another floor because they were COVID negative and they found them a bed on a different floor. I'm hoping for option 2 for them. My nurse today, one of the nurses today, his name was Scott, I think. My goodness, he was wearing a lot of cologne. But it's just rough with my breathing problems having someone highly perfumed in my room. But he was very friendly. We talked long after my medications were given, and because he originally comes from the COVID ICU, but I guess they needed extra help down here today. Maybe they filled those 2 beds and they needed an extra person on this floor opposed to the ICU today. So, apparently he's like one of the head nurses up there, come to find out. And we were talking about, the death rates and everything. And apparently Vanderbilt's death rate for COVID patients is 10%, which is like really good, because in the whole state of Tennessee, it's 34%. And that's a lot more hospitals. So that's awesome that they only have a death rate of 10%. I think nationally it's even more than 10% at this point. But I'm really glad that I don't think I'm going to be one of those statistics. today I feel like I have a lot more hope that I'll get out of here and I'll come back home to you. For now, anyway. This morning I woke you up early for school because I was pretty sure you guys had snow on the ground, and I was right. So you went outside and played in the snow, I guess for like 3 hours, you said, which is awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. Very glad you were able to be a kid and be able to enjoy that without me there. I know I've turned you into a snow lover, and when all is said and done, I still hope you love the snow, because I love the snow so much, and everything just happens to be new again in the snow. So after I pass away from my cancer, just kind of remember me when it snows, because I feel like that's where I would be if I could be here, is in the snow. It flurried a little bit here in Nashville, so I had my window open once the flurry started here. It was pretty to watch. It was awesome. It got me happy. As happy as one could be with COVID in the hospital, that is. So yeah, I messaged my lung doctor again, and we were chit-chatting for a little while, and I asked him when I should come in for a follow-up, and he's going to try to coordinate with Dr. Imes when I go see him next. I don't even know if I'm going to see Dr. Imes on the 19th or not because of my discharge. I don't know how long they'll want me to be locked up at the house before I can come out again, so I don't accidentally infect anybody else. So yeah, once I get out of here, I'll deal with the other appointments and other doctors. So yeah, that's my story for today. I love you, and I will talk to you later.